get that going. All right. So, hi, Karen.
Hi.
So, you've got storms coming?
Oh, I think we're in the middle of it. It's kind of hit us in the front and hitting us in the back. So I'm kind of taking a break here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I won't have things be too long here other than just wanting to celebrate everybody. Oh, here's little Anne. Okay. I just realized she was in the waiting room too. So, I was just so excited. It was quite a fun finish. And as many of you saw, we were like, I don't know if you noticed, but hi, William. We had like 58 to go, and that was at like 10:30. And you're probably like, what? How do we get to zero? um, and so I had talked with my husband about this a little bit just to see if it was even possible if we needed a little bit extra to make that kind of an investment. Because I have never had any products really other than just what I use. And then whenever we do the like the Mint Bliss thing at Christmas time, and I get a bunch of things that way. So I thought, well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in some products that I already know that I can sell. So anyway, I kind of felt it for a second like I was cheating, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe not really, because a lot of these
No,
things are products I'm going to use. And I'm just used to doing it all online where I have it all sent out. So just to be able to not have a car payment again is a huge blessing. So I can't thank you all enough. It's really incredible. So thank you.
that's fabulous, Leah.
Oh, it just the timing of it worked out. It was that's all I can say. It's just the Lord. So, but
Wonderful.
yeah. And what was kind of scary though, I went to place the order, and the card was declined because I was using a debit card. This was at 11:45 last night, so I'm like, oh great. Well,
Oh
it's because
no.
I have like a spending limit on there, and so then Chris was already sleeping, so I just went ahead and grabbed the credit card, and then that worked. So then we could just transfer it over. But I thought,
Yeah.
oh no, what did I do? Okay, well. And then it took about 45 minutes for everything to finally like populate. So it was on hold actually for a while. And I thought, oh, great. Now what? So I'm sitting there, and I sent a message out to Cindy Anderson, and I was like, is that normal? She said, oh, yeah, I'm FaceTiming with a couple of ladies right now, and they're having the same thing going on. Don't worry. If you got it in, you're fine. So, yay. But the most exciting part was when it said zero needed for the car. So I was about 1 o'clock Central Time. It finally said that. So I was like, okay, now I can go to bed. So
How
I'm sorry,
exciting.
you lost me at 10.
what's that?
You lost me at 10 Pacific time.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, good. I would hope you wouldn't
So
stay awake for all that. I didn't even know what was going to fully happen. So anyway,
stayed with you till then.
thank you so much. Yeah. So anyway, any thoughts, commentary? I don't know.
It was fun working as a group and cheering each other on.
Yeah.
I thought, even though maybe our customers weren't commenting, we were
Mhm.
commenting on each other's posts, and that was upping, the algorithm. So I appreciate everybody that came in and made comments and things like that. So even as the later hours got on, and I know some of
Mhm.
you guys were on the East Coast that were commenting. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, like on each other's
yeah,
Facebook posts and stuff like that.
yes,
Sure. Oh, it,
yeah.
it definitely makes a huge difference. And then having that, I don't know if it was helpful to have the party that we did, the June Boom thing, but I thought it was just kind of fun. I was going to do it anyway, and I thought, well, let's just put it together. And so I thought that was neat. But I did hear from a director who had kind of a fun idea and wanted to see what you thought about this. So for this coming year, she does teams. So she kind of takes a look to see where everybody's at with, however much they are, I guess. How does she do it? I'm not quite sure how she does it, but she tries to make it like equal teams. So you're kind of working on teams together to help each other out on a team, and then you help each other with your goals. And so then you've got these teams working together to make your goals happen and kind of check in with each other. I know I've heard of like power partners, but sometimes then you'll have a power partner and they just disappear and nothing happens. So it's nice if you have like a team working together, and then we'd all fully be working together, of course, too. But just thought that might be kind of a fun way to cheer each other on as well, for any goals that you might set for the new year. Any thoughts or?
So we would break up into teams within our own team, is what you mean?
Yeah, I think that's the idea. I don't know the full how she did it, but she's a really neat lady. Her name is Sharon, and she has been doing this for a long time, but she had cancer this past year, breast cancer, and she's doing really well. She's in remission now. And so being able to be there for each of her consultants was really hard. So she put everybody together in a team so that she knew that at least they were checking in with each other. And that way it kind of gives you accountability and just checking in instead of just like, I like doing the emoji challenge and stuff like that too. That's fun. But sometimes it's a nice way to give each other ideas. So just a thought.
It's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Can you get more details?
Yeah, I might need to get more details because for now, that's all I have for details on that. So yeah. But either way, I was so excited to see all of just everybody working together, and even those who knew that they couldn't place an order, just cheering each other on and that kind of thing, I think was really good. And, you put the work out there, and sometimes you feel like crickets, but I have heard that oftentimes it'll be a month or 2 months later after you've put in that work that you start to see the fruit from it. So sometimes it's immediate, but not always. So just be encouraged. That.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Now I question on your car, Leah. Do you have shorter time now to get your money, or does this money from that we overlapped, is that going to count towards the next car?
Oh, so what now? Sorry.
So we went over they extended your time that you could get your money. And does that now shorten your next 2 years, or does it start from now?
It starts from now.
Yay!
So that's so nice. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Because otherwise it be like, oh no. But the goal is also to for me personally, is to build our team so it's at least 50 people, if not more, so that we're not all feeling the crunch of having to like, oh, we're really stretching it. And, I just want you also to have fun with it. And when it works to work, you can work. And when it doesn't, obviously, that's okay. So, but I feel like having, we need everybody. We've the personal use consultants, the ones that maybe just come in one time and that kind of thing. And then you don't feel the stress so much, is what Cindy and Melanie have told me. So I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
So
well, good.
Anyway. What's that?
I said, it's good to know, because someone asked me, one of my customers asked me, and I said, I don't know. So.
I don't know all the details. I just know I'm grateful. So, just can't express that enough. And actually, it's kind of funny because I don't like to post anything about salesy or anything like that on my personal page. But my husband said, you should really just put it out there just today. Today would be a good day to do that. And I said, okay. And so I did. And then I had people from my husband's work when we were in North Carolina ordering that I'd never met before. So sweet. And then and actually his boss is the gentleman who was kind of spreading the word. And he said, I wish you'd told me earlier because I'm in marketing and I could have really spread this for you. So I was like, oh, it's okay. But it's just so neat to see everybody working together as a team. So
definitely.
yeah. So Let's see here. Georgie sent me something that I thought was kind of neat. Let's see if I can find it here. But if anyone else wants to chime in, feel free with ideas or things that I could do better to help us as a group. But she said, so let's begin July, and I can post this, July with a gratitude and happy MK New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Day now, but it was even as we race to the finish line of the 2025 seminar year ending, let's take a deep breath and begin July with a thankful heart and a clear vision for what's next. So it's like a gratitude journal, and where you take a moment to reflect, reset, kind of refocus, and think about the June highlights, like what made June meaningful or memorable for you. And you can celebrate that progress, and feel free to share if there's anything that was that you want to celebrate, because we had some really exciting things happen.
I mean, I had probably my best month I've had in a while.
That's
Yay, George. Good
that's
for you.
great, Georgie. And what do you
Uh,
think? Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, what do I think made the difference? I'm home.
Yes.
No, well, I mean, I've worked a little bit more with you and, just setting up, like I plan my weeks now. And I plan my days and I do power hours. I work my business every day. Well, not every day, but I'm working more. So, I'm seeing the,
Fruits of your labor.
yeah, the fruits of my labor. And, not, and I hate to say it, but not just with Mary Kay, but also with my health coaching, because I do power hours for both every day.
Wow. That's
So, I'm starting to see, the benefits of actually working my business. So,
That's great.
my house doesn't show it yet, but
Okay, ours doesn't either at the moment. So
my office does. I can actually see my floor now.
oh, that's great. That is a plus. Yay. It's probably safer too, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit safer now.
Oh, that's good. Good. Well, and I think we also have to think about the little small wins that we have as well along the way, because that's really what's going to create the big wins. So like when I started, as well as Georgie, I couldn't do it full time. I was with my kids all the time. And I thought the other day, like, how in the world did we do this before? Like we're full on summer going on here, and it is full throttle, and I'm trying to like get in all my steps on, just trying to keep my health things going myself. And so I feel like when you have like that intentional time that you set aside, like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it for this amount of time. Now I'm going to take a break and just consistently work during that time, then yeah, you start to see some people book parties, and then you're having parties, and it's just kind of fun then. So I also thought I need to start doing parties that are fun for me. So then I started doing the slumber party, and because if you're not having fun with it, then it's like, well, what's the point? So yeah.
Mhm. I need to work on getting parties booked. That's my downfall.
Well, that's a perfect then. That's a really good goal to have, is just booking parties, and then just deciding like how many do you want to have in a month? Do you want to do one? What's going to be manageable for you, and how long do you want that to be, and what kind of party do you want to do? Because I feel like if you find something that's the very best for you, like if online is good for you, do online. If one-on-one with people is working for you, do that. I feel like Willa Ann, you're really good with the one-on-one when you get a moment to have that time with somebody, because you're so intentional with that time and just sharing what you already like. So I think that's good. And let's see here, what else here? Oh, what are we looking forward to achieving, feeling, or creating this coming month? Do you have any thoughts? I haven't even thought, honestly.
I know I got all my birthday greetings out today, so I did do that.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's great.
I did get that done.
Mhm.
That was one of my goals, that's always my goal to get done on the first day of the month.
Hmm.
And so many people sent back and said, well, my birthday isn't till the 22nd or the 23rd. I said, then use it as many times as you want.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, and I think too, it's so good. I've had to kind of think about it. Like when we get to the end and we're trying to hit a certain number and stuff like that, it can be a little hard because I feel like I'm asking for the sale from people. So I really like it when you're starting to meet new people and you're not having to go to your customers so much, but you're starting to build that because I feel like I don't want to be nagging my customers who have already heard from me a few times and they probably don't want to hear from me again. So having those parties is good because then you are building that, building that up and then also getting to know new people and just kind of new excitement is great. And like, oh yeah, I used to use Mary Kay. I've been using it for years. And it's just fun to kind of reintroduce people to it. So
I actually got June completely finished today. Like everything's, in all of my July, whatever I'm doing for July
wow.
is done today. So it's like all scheduled and all that good stuff.
Oh,
You're
that's
all,
So,
wow.
I'm so impressed. I'm still sending prizes next week, probably.
oh, I haven't sent prizes out yet, but it's done. I mean, like I did, I did my drawing and I did all that, but
That's great.
I haven't sent the prize out yet, but that's done. And I did a thing today on my regular Facebook page. I
Mhm.
changed it over to professional mode. So
Oh,
I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna see how it goes for a little while because if you change it over to professional mode, you can schedule posts on there.
oh,
Cool.
did not know that.
I didn't either.
Hmm.
So
Does
I
it, does that take away the privacy though?
no, you can still only post to friends.
Okay,
Um,
okay,
it doesn't have to be public.
okay.
I mean, the mine is public just because of my health coaching.
Mhm.
But now, like if I share like pictures of like my grandkids or my kids and stuff like that,
Mhm.
you can change who you share with. Like
Mm.
I like those posts like when I was in Mississippi and stuff like that, and or whenever I share pictures of like Maddie or my other grandkids and stuff like that, I only share with my friends. I don't share it as
Yeah.
public
Okay.
or
That makes
anything like
sense.
that. Yeah. But
Cool.
yeah, no. So I'm gonna see how it goes
Mm-hmm.
and another goal like for me for this month is focusing on my business page. I'm gonna see what I can do with it.
Yeah. I think mine fell off this by the side of the road. I don't know what happened to mine, but it's not there anymore. So
Yeah,
Cool.
but just thanks.
Yeah.
I don't
Cool.
know.
Well, I think it's good that you're kind of pivoting and trying different things just to see because obviously the online world is continually changing.
Yeah,
So
all the time.
Mhm.
awesome. Okay, let's see. So were you going to share something, Willian?
I just had a question. You know the bracelets that you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Who can you remind me who like how we were supposed to get those? If I mean, I know it was for the last couple days. I just couldn't remember. It just like I don't remember something we talked about sparked that memory and I don't remember
Oh,
who
yeah.
decided to get those.
I think it was if you had $100 wholesale order in a day or something. Did I miss you? I bet I did, didn't I? I need to
Yeah,
add you.
I didn't,
I
wasn't
think
in the thing.
I think I probably did with my order and then the customer that I had last minute yesterday.
Yes.
But
And
I
I have it.
I wasn't
Mhm.
gonna say anything about me. I was just asking what it was because I couldn't remember what the qualifications were for it, just in
Oh,
general.
oh, quite honestly, I ordered 10 sets of them, and I just wanted to give them out for anyone who is still working, basically. So that was what it was. So I will be handing those out to anybody who is working the last little bit. So don't worry if it was $100, if it was five, it really doesn't matter. I just thought, you know what, I want to do something a little bit fun. And I ordered them from Shein, and so they're coming who knows when, probably from China, and I don't know. So, but they were so cute. I thought, okay, let's give it a try. And then they're like, July 15th, thinking, seriously? But anyway, that's okay. So yes, I'm sorry. I'm still working to even I remember today, like Georgie, you're an all-star because she had a star every quarter, and same with Anne. So I'm just trying to get the recognition out there, but haven't gotten that all done. So thank you for asking that.
You're welcome. I know you've been really busy. I wasn't asking like, where's my
Oh,
bracelets? I was just wondering.
oh, well, I wish you would.
I was
'Cause
going to.
Oh, good, because I would feel kind of bad if I missed people. 'Cause-
Maybe you'd given them all out. That's what I was.
oh, not even. No, no.
Yeah, I honestly assumed that too. I was like, you only had a certain amount, so I was like, it's okay if I didn't, get there. I was just wondering
Oh,
what it was because I forgot and I didn't feel like scrolling to find it.
oh,
Right.
please. You're good. Yeah, I think at one point I was like, it's going to be just this day, and if you order this much, and I thought, no, I've got 10 of these sets. I got to give these away. I don't want to keep these. I mean, I'll have a whole arm going. That won't be fun. So I think they came with like 5 in a set or something like that. So I might even have more for the future to share. So yeah. And I was trying to think what else. Oh, yeah, I was having fun with prizes though. I really love giving them away. So and then also if you were in any of the this last quarter with the star prizes, I finally got the little I think there were these beads or whatever that go on the different trip around the world. Those finally showed up. So didn't forget about that either, but it did come. And so anyway, I'll be sending those so you can add it to your bracelet. And I'm trying to figure out where I put my bracelet because I've got all the little trinkets.
Mine
I don't
somewhere.
think I got one for Switzerland.
What's that?
I said, I don't think I got one for Switzerland.
Switzerland. Was that the last one
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
or the one before?
Nope.
So that
the
was
last one.
the
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, that's the one I just got today.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, that would be okay. Good. All right. So I should have those. They just came in a little package, but I just want to let you know they're still there. And I look to see, oh, cute. It looks really good, Georgie. That's adorable. Okay. Well, apparently the top director trip is to Sweden. So, let's get working on that. Honestly, I think it's 650,000 is what these ladies are
Yeah.
doing. It's incredible. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I chatted with Cindy, and I think they were, I can't remember if she was very close to 600,000, like 5,000 away. So it's really incredible what you can build after 30 years. So, yeah. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Let's see here. What else? What are we looking forward to achieving? Did I say that already? What are you looking forward to this coming year? I think I probably did a little bit.
not the year, you said the month, I think.
This month. Okay. So, all right. Boy, I can't even think that far. I'm just thinking of today. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. One thing that I like, though, that Mary Kay Ash said is that what you put into the lives of others comes back to you tenfold. And it's so true because even if someone can't order or they can't do a party or something like that, it's just really, you feel like you're starting to build friendships, or at least I do, with strangers, and sometimes the ones that you think are going to be the most supportive, like family members, it's actually people that you have met that you never would have known otherwise. And they can be so supportive. It's kind of amazing. So,
Well,
that's
yeah,
really-
because like one of my customers has turned into like one of my best friends.
Mm,
So
mhm. That's wonderful.
I
Awesome.
I decided to just, instead of asking directly for the sale, I think I messaged you about this. I sent a text to like 10 customers one day and I was just like, "Hey, I'm just checking in. How are you doing?"
Mhm,
Several of them were like, "Man, life is really hard right now." And so
mhm,
I never segued into like Mary Kay just because, it didn't feel appropriate, but it also
mhm,
reminded me that I need to think of them as people, like they're people, not just customers. Like they are going
mhm,
through things, and so I shouldn't just be messaging them when I wanted to order something or when I'm
mhm.
asking about that, but to just check in just to see how they're doing. And I know we've talked about that multiple times here. Is kind of what gave me the idea to just check in. Uh,
Yeah.
but one of them, it was actually her birthday this month. She's one of my friends from one of my roommates from college. And
Oh.
so I checked in with her, and then yesterday I checked in again, and she's the one who put the order in late. Um,
Mhm. Oh, okay.
so it was good that we'd already had a previous conversation because she was like, "I've been meaning to do this. I just keep forgetting." And she
Mhm.
was like, "Just remind me again in a couple hours because I'm at work." And I did. I
Oh.
set an alarm and I called and I reminded her, and then she put the order in.
Oh,
Um
no.
and so it was really good. I still got like an order out of it, but most people ended up being like, "Well, I'll pray for you," because they were
Uh-huh.
going through something crazy.
Yes. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think that's really good. I've been getting messages from people randomly just saying, "Oh, you have till this time to get your." I guess I was a hostess for a Zaya party or something like that, and I forgot to use my hostess rewards. And she said, "Oh, you have till the 28th to get this in, $30 off and 2 half offs. Don't forget. Let me know." And I was just kind of like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I know I could do that," but she doesn't. It's so nice when someone actually asks you, "Hi, how are you doing? How are
mm,
your kids?" That kind of thing. So I think that's why I love this business too, because it's relationship based, and that's important. And in the world of AI, that's going to be going. I mean, that's going to be even more important because you could just ask Chat GPT everything, but you're not going to have that relationship. So, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, congratulations, everybody. I didn't want to make this a real long thing. I just wanted to celebrate you. And then I have not figured out when would be best to do like end of the year celebration, because I know seminar will be coming up and I signed up for the virtual one. Just couldn't make it this year as much as I wanted to. I think it's like $75 and you can watch it. But I thought we should celebrate like on a Zoom um, sometime, maybe towards the end of the month or something. Would that be
mhm.
just one on a regular Tuesday or?
Fine by me.
Okay. Well, I will see when all the different, I have all the prizes except for the sashes. So once those come, we can have like a little fun celebration night all together. Okay. Oh, it's good for you too, Jennifer. Okay. And if we need to readdress the night that we meet, let me know. But I'm just so glad that I feel like this has been a good time for my family lately. So let me know if this is not a good night, and we can always talk. So awesome.
But you record, so that's good.
Oh yes, recording is helpful. I guess I could turn that off. Huh? I do not.